New at noon, hours before an Alcorn County jury was about to be seated in a child exploitation trial, a former Corinth teacher, now convicted federal felon, pleads guilty to state charges. District Attorney Jason Herring says Wilson Jones pleaded guilty to 6 counts of child exploitation. Jones used AI to create sexually explicit AI-generated images and videos using the likenesses of Corinth students. He was arrested last year following a joint investigation by federal and state agencies. A judge sentenced Jones to 18 years in prison, which will run concurrent with his 5-year federal sentence. So, what does that mean? Once Jones is finished serving his federal sentence, he will then be turned over to the Mississippi Department of Corrections, where he will complete the remaining 13 years. Right now, let's check in with WTVA meteorologist